Let's see, what are the things I have to do? I have to... Let me alt-tab. I think burgers, pizza, or fish on a certain seed. The seed is Rito Lol. Of course it is. I've never actually done a seeded run. Rito Lol. Does it have to be caps? Rito Lol. Oh, I can't do caps. Is that it? That looks like a terrible seed. Oh, yeah. This is... Actually, no, that's not a bad seed. I think I dig it. But do I want to do burgers, which I've not done in forever, pizza, which I've done most recently, or fish, which I don't think I've ever done? Do I even have fish? No, I don't even have fish. So... I need to... remind me Borgoa. I don't remember Borgoa. Hello. Borgamy. Oh, I do remember this one. Nah, frick burgers. We're doing pizza. I hate pizza IRL, but in this game it's just so much easier. Pizza. Every single box says have fun on the bottom, except for yours and Tyler's, which is get good and Tyler bad. I did actually know that, because I flipped around my box. Like, when I saw I had a box, I, like, no-clipped through it and, like, flipped it around and looked at all the cards and stuff. So yeah, I guess I'm doing a seeded Rito Lol pizza. I assume we're not allowed... Are we allowed to use anything on our loading bay? I didn't actually notice that as being mentioned. But I assume we probably can't use things in our loading bay. I only have one good thing in my loading bay, being a freezer, but... That taxes on everyone's box? Yeah, I know. I noticed it on my box. I didn't know it was on everyone's box, but I assumed it was on everyone's box. If it isn't specified, you can do it? Hmm. Do what? Yeah. A freezer could actually really help me, because that's an extra pizza. Cool. Oh, no, I might have done this seed, though getting it on Alpine sucks. Oh, maybe I haven't seen that then. I don't know. Booking desk. Give. I don't plan on using the booking desk because I don't need money for anything in this challenge. I just need to survive. Actually, no, I probably will. We'll put it right here. Yeah, you might have to send me a picture of what you're talking about, because I'm not sure I've seen it. I might have been mistaken. Can I reach across to that? Oh, wait, did I choose it as an Alpine? I might have... actually, no, I can serve both of those. Nice. It has been a while since I played PlateUp, so we will do a practice day. But first, I'm going to do an intro for YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Hey, it's AAA. Welcome back to more Pyramid. I'm doing some solo PlateUp. And I've not played PlateUp in a little while, so I'm quickly reminding myself how to make a pizza. Oh, I messed up. You have to put this in the sink, right? That's the... Yeah, that's the meta. I have to use this seed, but I cannot ever clean the dining room. Okay, yes, I do remember how to make a pizza. I can just take the oil in and out. You know what, let's just hop in. I'm going to play it incredibly safe. I need to move the cheese closer. Ching boom. Ching boom. I meant to say boom ching. Oh well. I'll be right with you. Oh yes, this is why I hate pizza. I forgot about this part. You're staying out of the sink. Because it is day one. Get this thing in the microwave. Sorry, not the microwave, the oven. Let's call. Get a second couple in here. Oh, that's not as bad as I remember it being to get the pizza done without it. Things we're gonna want: blender, another sink. I will try automation if the opportunity comes to us, like I did on the turbo challenge for coffee last time I streamed Played Up. How sad is it that I remember the last time I streamed this game and I remember exactly what I did? That's a little depressing. Get out. Oh yeah, I also had to do this on a specific seed called Rito Lol. Plates, dining table, breadsticks, research desk, sink. Okay, we got basically everything we need. You go in here. Sink, congratulations, you exist solely for my purposes. This is going to be the cleaning plates sink. No, this will be the other way around. Get over here. This is going to be the... We are going to have to make do with less plates for a little bit. This plate is slightly better, so it will be the cleaning of plates sink. You will be the oil sits inside of you forever sink. We cannot afford the plates, but the research desk is more important. Ready, steady, go. That's a plate. Played Up is a very hard game when you're legally blind, because a lot of the objects are the same shape. And I have to rely on my very shaky, color recognition. I would have liked to have upgraded this sink, but because it was a choice of either upgrading the sink or getting a research desk, the correct answer was very clear, and I went with it. That was risky, but I think it's worth. Because we already have a pizza in the sink and in the freezer and 2 slices ready to go. I need to move the plates closer to the sink setup. Yeah. The smaller field of view I have just existing is also not very fun. But I've actually kind of mostly adapted to it. It still gets in my way very frequently. Or like run into stuff. Oh cool, thank you. In the freezer with you. Give me a slice. I can't call anyone else. Get your pizza and frick off. The secret is, you never have to clean the dining room if you're never in the dining room. That's my plan. That's, I think, the only way I get through this. Another research desk. Oh god, I can make a copying machine. Yeah, that's the correct decision, is to be an absolute wild soul and make a copying machine. Oh, you have no peripheral vision, so you know the pain. Yes, I understand that pain. It's really annoying, isn't it? And, like, so many people are like... Because that is one of the side effects of my visual impairment, is I don't have any peripheral vision on one side, and on the other side, it's, like, basically non-existent. It's technically there, but I can't make out a single dang thing from it. People don't realize just how incredibly annoying that is. And how much it affects your life, not being able to use your peripheral vision, which is given to help you survive the harsh horrors of the world. Enjoy your pizza. Pog. Oh, don't burn the pizza. Are there any fire-related challenges in this pyramid for the plate up? I assume there are. Oh, you're completely blind on your left eye? I'm completely blind in my right eye. I don't know how I never knew this about you. I'm blind in one eye and diplopia in the other. I did it. I have obtained a research desk. No, sorry, a copying desk. We have achieved a star. Rating increased. All processors are 20% slower. Yeah. I don't like it, but it's that or signing my death warrant. We're gonna take the plates. We're gonna try and squeeze them in there. Or do we want to try and make an auto-plater? No. I'd rather just have plates. I don't trust automation at this stage of the game. We have a copying desk, which costs a lot. Yeah. But we'll move this out, because we need to move this back here for there to be a copying desk potential. And the cheese needs to go where the trash is. I think this is fine. I would normally be putting the sink in there, but I need the copying desk if I want to do shenanigans. So, let's go. I hate how it takes the oil out of the sink every time. Like, I'm keeping it in there for a reason. Let me keep it in there. Nope, no. Other way around, you two. Thank you. Why am I using from the smaller stack of plates? I forgot I had the other stack of plates. We are going to let this guy wait as we make pizza number 2. One nice thing about pizza is it's a little hard to get overwhelmed until you get really hard cards. Provided you're making pizzas at a decent rate. I am definitely feeling the slower processes, though. I don't actually want to upgrade that. We should move those plates elsewhere too if we can. The 4 plates. Give me a little bit more kitchen room. Still cannot afford our research desk. Dining table, sink, counter, hob, oil. Can I even fit in another dining table? How would I fit in another dining table? I'd have to get rid of a piece of wall, right? If I put like this here... Actually, can I put a table there? Oh no, it'll be upset because it's next to the sink, won't it? Eh. There we go. If I move this, because I don't need this here anymore. So this can go back here for like, oh crap, I need more plates. Situation. Oh crap, I need more plates. Do that. If I do this. No. This, for a single player, this has very little counter space. Which is going to make this much harder. Like for a single player seed. This is a very, very little counter space. I suppose I could try and fit a table in here. But then where would the sink go? Back of the room with this sink? But then I can't access the back stuff. Am I going to have to try and just make 2 tables work? It's going to be hard on Alpine. But I just physically can't get out there. Especially with the fact that I'm never able to sell... Let me try something. How detrimental is it if I have a table right here? Because then I can have a table here. And a table right there. Where's the other table? I'm trying to future-proof us. That's totally doable. It's a little annoying going through here. I don't think it'll end our world. I do think having our plates over here is going to suck. So, we're going to do this. But where's this counter going then? Oh, this is very weird. Here? I guess that's plate zone. And I can just grab plates from there. Sink's back here. Oh, this is really weird. I'll try it for a day, and if it's bad, I can just change it back. So, in we go. I think this is the right decision. To be fair, we can also just ignore. We can do the classic ignore a table the whole time strat. That's definitely doable here. Those of you who don't know, sometimes, in early PlateUp, you just ignore a table as long as humanly possible, but make sure you actually have its food ready on a plate. Like so. I'll grab a plate, plate that, and now we just ignore that guy as long as humanly possible to make sure that we can juggle the other 2 tables. Is it ideal? Absolutely not. But I do think it'll work. The floor being all slippery from the sink is something I'm also not used to. But I can clean in this little room, and it doesn't count as cleaning in the dining room, which is very nice. Eh. I'm hoping this last one's a single, otherwise I have to make another pizza. Eh. I'll start making another pizza either... Oh no, you're the last 2. No one spawned from that call. We are lucky. I thought for sure I'd done it at a time that it would spawn another person. Decreased eating and waiting time. Increased queue patience. We want exclusive because we're an Alpine. Though I would normally go for the other thing. We are unfortunately on this day. But we can afford our copying machine, right? We can. So now we can copy whatever's in here. Which we are going to use to give us max out our rating quickly. Calm painting is tempting, but no. Do we just do we just want to clone statues? Let's see, 60. I gotta come out here, see what you are. Calm painting. I would like a different floor in here. There we go, to differentiate it. I'm not going to change anything else. Precious flower is 60 for 2, 40 for 1. I think we just do the statue. No, we do candelabras. And I'll tell you why. If we just stick this in here and keep duplicating it, and keep being able to afford it, we'll hit our goal in no time. Should I make... Oh, that's a tough call, though. I do like balloons, so we are going to put in some balloons. We're going to change the name to Slice of Life. And I'm going to put this back here so I have more space to move around in here. I really want the statue, but I feel like the statue's not worth copying. Whereas the statue we can afford to keep copying and copying and copying and buy stuff alongside it. I think I've decided. Boom, get me in here. Oh god, the copying machine takes so long. There we go. Because the main downside to the copying machine is, if you can't afford the thing you copied, you can end up wasting it. We will never have that happen with this. We probably won't have that happen with this, but we definitely would have that happen frequently with the statue. Oh, and there you go. Excuse me. Okay. Grabbing pizzas around that corner is very, very bug-tastic. We are getting to the point where we're going to start getting a lot of people, so I would like to have a second pizza ready and going. Haha, slower processes also means slower burn time. Get absolutely wrecked. We are already in a little bit of trouble. No calls will be happening today, I'll tell you that for free. Oh god, you're starting to get mess in my kitchen! Even though I have nothing that's increased mess, I'm starting to get mess in my kitchen from you. There we go. I do appreciate that you can still kind of place things through the wall like I just did. This one pizza will feed everyone. But I still need to make a backup pizza. Because I, for some reason, took 2 slices of pizzas. Like an absolute melon head. I have 2 half pizzas. I would also totally do, if I come across another freezer, I wouldn't be against, like, putting a line of freezers in the kitchen, in the sink room could work. That I just continuously pull pizzas out of, and that at the end of the day just make a bunch of pizzas. Customers are slowed by mess. Very fitting with the challenge we have. We can afford our copied thing, so we should probably do that first. Hello. We're just gonna have a wall of candelabras. Do I want any of this? Is there any point to take another dining table? If I do that... No. I would kill for a coffee table, though. I could also maybe take another counter. To put, like, right there. Yeah. We'll buy a counter. And that's it. We'll position ourselves ready to copy. I think the placement of that counter will help me get through in and out of that door quicker and easier. Because I noticed I was kind of flopping up and down the side. It has not made plate retrieval any easier, I'll tell you that. Nope, that... A portioner would go hard as well. Hard in a good way. Pizza number 2 should get ready. Okay, this is going to be a little tricky, because I want to clean these plates first. Because if I have two groups coming in near the same time, which tends to happen on the later levels, I don't want to get screwed over by that. Bon appetit, whatever you decide. I'm going to do a ring. Ah, you're a double. You're double trouble. I'm gonna do something risky. I have exactly one pizza's worth of customers. But we still need to have a pizza in the freezer for tomorrow. So, in you go. Here you go. Don't burn. Whoops. Paratu. Paratu. We did it. Just to make sure I don't fail the secondary, I'm sure you've noticed, I've not cleaned any messes so far. And I'm going to see if I can keep it that way. Dining table, sink, hob, research desk. Stop giving me research desks. I think a mixer goes very hard right now. In a good way. But where do we put this counter? Here? I mean, I'm not really reaching across there very much. It's been a while since I've used the mixer. Let's do it. Because then I can just pop a thing in it as well. I could also put that right there. And that's totally fine. Do we not have enough for the candelabra? Ah, 7 too few. And I accidentally pulled it out without checking the money. So I can't afford to put this down, which is a suck. Which sucks. Hob. Probably not a hob. I could technically put a hob in here, but I just don't think that's a good call. It could very easily just start a fire and do nothing else for me. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go. We're basically always gonna want a tomato in that. You're just gonna sit with sauce in you, and you're just gonna sit with chopped tomatoes on you. Nope, don't clean that. Oh, that could have been bad. Actually, no, I think that's technically in the kitchen, but it's close. Okay, that is great. Did not mean to take the plate off your, the food off your table and then put it back. That'd be kind of cruel. We are playing it safe this round just because I'm nervous. Because normally by now I like to have 3 diamonds, and I don't. I only have 1. But you cannot beat how fast we're assembling pizzas for not technically automatic. Are we automatic? No. Are we as close as we're gonna get? Probably. Can I call? I can. Let's go. The mixer was absolutely the right call for us, because it means we make pizzas very fast. Bye-bye. Made a good amount of money. Sharp cutlery, sink, dining table, hob, gas override. I don't like gas override. I can't use that, because I can't get out there. We can go put this candelabra down. We will have increased queue patience as of next time. I'll be honest, once we get 9 candelabras in there, it's going to look like we're trying to summon Satan, and I look forward to it. Let's start the day. Oh, yes, I was very confused by that statement. Thank you for clarifying. Yes, I did integrate it into my designing of my internet avatar, so people at a glance would be like, oh, okay, eye issues. Because it's not something I like. Some days I'm totally fine talking about the trauma and the stuff, about why I only have one eye that I can see out of, and why that eye can barely see out. Other days I'm just not. I did notice that her, part of her's covered with hair. I did actually notice that, but I didn't notice the correlation. That's why the goggles have a broken lens. See, I would have never picked up on that. I went for very, obtuse. And obtuse but cute. Like, you can tell the the main issue very quickly at a glance. But it also doesn't, like, scream, like... Some people just think it's a cutesy pirate mushroom, which is also a fair interpretation. Because he is pretty heckin' cute. I cannot deny. Also, isn't it weird? I find the word Sona hilarious. Not necessarily in the context you use it, but, like, it's one of those words that, like, whenever I say it makes me sound like a... Makes me feel like I am, like, a not-touch-grass degenerate. Just because I don't think I've ever heard someone I talk to face-to-face say the word in my entire life. And that makes me a little self-conscious. Sometimes I've used, like, TikTok to, as my excuse for saying certain words like pog to make me feel less like a degenerate. Because, like, people started saying pog, makes you... Yes, it does make me feel terminally online. Which I am, but I am for good reason. It's because I'm so disabled, I struggle to interact with the outside world. And wherein I know that's okay, and I know, like, I'm content with that being part of my... an unfortunate part of my existence that's required. Other people not so, That one I don't say, mostly because I never knew what it was. Like, I never learned it. Like, I heard it, and I never knew what it meant. And by the time I learned what it meant, I already had enough words in my verbiage. Is that one of the Pepes? Because I do try not to use the Pepes because of the anti-Semitic history of... Yeah, okay. That would be why I'm not familiar with it. Or as familiar with it, anyways. Because it had the word Pepe in it, I assumed it was related. I'll just earn less money, I guess. Screw me. But once I learned about the anti-Semitic past of the frog, I couldn't do it. Even innocently, it made me feel bad inside. It's one of those where, like, I understand that not everyone finds it offensive. I forget. Is Flower Pot useful for us here? The bonus patience and leave happy are nice, but we can't. We could copying machine flowers. I'm not going to do it. I agree that it has transcended its original meaning, but I think that because... I think it's entirely because I know people who... That's where they learned what that was. Yes, it was a comic character that was used by anti-Semites, and it's then got a second life on Twitch, kind of around the same time, but not correlated. So technically, it's like, it is considered a hate symbol by the International Index, but there's also a lot of things in there that I don't personally think count. The reason I don't use Pepe, and why I actually have it... I'm pretty sure I have it so you can't type Pepes in this chat. Provided that updated when I changed my stream bot, however many months ago that was, is because I know people where... I do have people, like, in my community and who, content creators I've worked with who are Jewish and who have, like... Where them seeing that would be... not quite as bad, but almost as bad as me seeing, like, one of my PTSD triggers. And since I would never want to put someone I know, care about, or even don't know or care about in that position, I have it disabled in my chat, just on the off chance they pop in. It doesn't affect me. One thing I don't talk about, my father, who I don't talk about, is of Jewish descent. So I have Jewish family. I just have never met them. Mostly because almost all of them died in the Holocaust and only a couple made it here to America. But yeah. It's disabled here just because I have a couple friends who I know it affects quite viscerally. And I could never... as someone who is... I feel very guilty over things, even if I shouldn't. I would feel so guilty for so long. Oh yeah, oh yeah, your emotes are great, by the way. I actually need... because I had a live stream where over the course of a week, we got 130 or 120 gifted subs. So I have a bunch of emote slots at the moment. I really need to commission somebody to help me fill in the rest of my slots. Because I've made some, I got 2 commissioned to fit the 2 extra slots I had at the time. But now I have like 5 slots since then. Oh yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing week of streams. Never found out who it was. I know one person who donated, I think, 5 subs. But just some anonymous person hopped in the chat and started dropping bombs of gift stubs during King of the Castle stream. And it was amazing. I've talked to all of my regulars who do occasionally give subs. It was none of my regulars who normally give subs. So we're thinking it was just someone who saw the tweet because the devs tweeted out our stream and just decided to hop in and be generous. It made for absolutely hilarious stream bit as well, because I started crying, which I had never done on stream before and have not since. Because I made more money that day than I had made in the past year of working an actual job before putting more time into focus on Twitch and what I enjoyed. I can actually afford the statue, so I'm going to. You got like 6 months worth of gift subs on Alpharad's channel. That's actually kind of great. There are a couple channels where I seem to very frequently have a gifted sub to an almost suspicious degree, which I find hilarious. Actually, if there are 2 chandeliers, we can yeah. Let's do the globe and then get a chandelier from our duplication. There we go. Next wave, we will be able to do queues, stop, table patience decreasing. Am I ready for this wave? We're on day 11 of 15. We never pulled this one out, so we don't have to dupe today. Just hit me. I also forgot to freeze a pizza yesterday, which is going to put me a little bit behind the gun compared to usual. Like, I seem to almost always have a gifted sub to Alexa. Very frequently, at least. Not always, but, like, basically almost every time I've gone to his chat lately, I have a sub and I never know who it's from. Or I have to, like, go back and check, because it had been, like, from a time I wasn't even there. There was a series of about a year where I was constantly being gifted subs to Youngscast Zoe, who I would watch occasionally at the time. I still do watch occasionally, but I've just lately not had as much time to watch streams, because I've been too busy making content. And working with indie companies and stuff. Which has been very fun to do. But it is, it's quite a bit. Because I have to, like, I have to research the games. I gotta play them to make sure they're actually good. Because it's not uncommon for, I'll get contacted like, hey, can you help us promote this game? And it's terrible. Rito seems like an awesome dude. I've not interacted with him basically at all. I've tuned into his streams a few times. I've watched his videos. I think he's the only member of the Wholesomeverse I've never interacted with. Which makes sense, because he's probably the busiest. I know Dane is awesome. I've talked to him a couple times through, Discord. He also showed up at a, when we were doing the Christmas pyramid thing. He was here for that. Suspect Wander to be the busiest? You know, I could see Wander being busier. I'm hearing a dog barking downstairs. So after this one, I am going to have to pause and take care of them, because I don't think anyone else is home yet. I'm working on something. I don't have it set up yet. For when I'm gone, where it'll do like a trip will be back soon, and it'll play some of my TikToks, which I've been putting a lot of effort into lately, making good high quality TikToks, which is surprisingly difficult, or at least I found surprisingly difficult compared to the YouTube editing I'm used to. But I don't have that set up yet, so you're just gonna have to deal with a paused played up screen when I go to take the dog outside. Which is an absolute pain because I struggle to walk, and I really wish someone else was home. But, gotta do what I gotta do. That's day 11. Ow. My knee hurts. I mean, that's not unusual, but it just hurts a little extra today. Seeing that -6 makes me so sad. We'll check out this tray stand, cheese, tray stand. I feel like that would confuse me. We might try and upgrade a table. Oh no, you can't upgrade a table into a coffee table, can you? Do I want to upgrade a hob? We could do with a safety hob. So I will... Because a safety hob would kind of be great. Because we could just keep 2 pizzas sitting. We're going to move the phoning desk, because we don't need it anymore. We're going to move the trash, because we don't use it. And then if I could get 2 safety hubs back there to just set pizzas on, that would kind of rock. Actually, we should still have the trash accessible. We'll do it like this. Will you let me put that there? You will. But I think right there is better. I will be back. I have to go take the dog outside. I will run an ad break if Twitch hasn't auto-run one recently. Boop. No, Twitch ran one recently, so I cannot run an ad break. I'll be back. Also, I've somehow missed every time my little dude has popped up on the screen. I've been trying to keep an eye on my stream screen to see it. I've somehow missed every time Yippee has come up. So before I go take out the dog, I'm going to make a Yippee appear. Because I want to. Timers. It's supposed to come up every 10 minutes, but it's randomized. So I'm just gonna have it set an interval every 10 minutes, see if that works. And here, I'll throw up a Yippee man. Yippee! I'm considering having it make a quiet yippee noise when it appears. I haven't set that up yet, though. Just because I'm not sure if I want it. Yeah, I think the randomized timers is the problem. Their name is TBH. I don't know what that means, but you can tell me when you come back. I'm back. That's the name of the creature? I was always told it was called a yippee creature, or a yippee. Because that's what its name is on Twitch. Never heard it called the TBH. Also turns out the dog was barking because someone had come in downstairs to take them out. Ah, there it is. Oh, Yippie's just the name of the sound. Got it. I've always, like on TikTok, on Twitch, I've only ever heard them called Yippie creatures. Or as I call mine, Trippy. Trippee. Yippee! Or some people prefer that when I do it as Yippee. Alright. Shake it off. We're good, we're ready. I'll have to remember to put that cut in on the YouTube video. Go! Hey, that looks like a safety hob. I hope it's a safety hob. I would actually totally love another mixer. I maybe should have re-rolled to try and get another mixer. But I didn't think about it. Oh no, actually if I had another mixer, could I set that there? Would it try and mix the pizza? Make a pizza milkshake? You know what? Give me 2 safety hobs. I have a diabolical plan for 2 safety hobs. If we just put 2 safety hobs next to the tomatoes and just toss the pizzas on them, the pizzas will cook, stay cooked, and never burn. And then we can just keep them there and just rotate the oven in and out for pizzas as absolutely necessary, like when we're running out. That way I should be able to just make 1 set of pizzas for the day. I also didn't move my keyboard close. No! Get in here. No one's allowed outside in the winter. I will not let any of my customers get frostbite. If they get frostbite, I'll bite them. Go Singleton. Singleton? I don't know. Oh, because it was a single person. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes my brain just says things in a moment of panic without thinking about it. That was one of those times. We're gonna make it, but it's gonna be close. Crap. I shouldn't have said anything. Should not have said anything. There we go. Give me your plates if you want to live. Okay, we're gonna be fine. TBH creature is just a cousin of Baba? Absolutely, I accept that headcanon. Oh god, I don't have a pizza ready. I really need to play Baba Is You. I've actually thought about reaching out to the dev and seeing like, hey, would you be able to provide me a key? Or something. Because I am not able to afford games often. Oh crap, we're about to lose. I pogged too close to the sun. Eat your food. Boom. Oh. Because it looks like one of the best games I've ever seen. And I've never actually managed to snag it on a sale. I always seem to miss it whenever it goes on sale. Or it doesn't go on sale quite enough. I could probably get it cheaper on one of those things like CD Keys, or one of those sites that exists. But I really don't like using those on good indie games, because I feel like it cheats the dev out of money that they deserve. But at the same time, I'm poor. And literally unhoused. Not the ideal, constraints for being a content creator by any means. Yeah, I've not bought from a key... Have I ever bought from a key reseller? The only one I bought a key reseller from was, a key reseller that actually Ruby, Benji, the person who made Tiny Rogues, made a deal with. Fan something. I bought stuff through that website. Because he told me they were legit, because, like, he gave them permission to sell his keys on there. Oh, it's not a key reseller? Then cool. I bought some keys on, Fanatical before. I would actually upgrade a sink. Specials menu. I don't really need a rolling pin, provided I'm doing things right. I say we can afford to reroll once. We can afford one reroll. We're basically at the end of the game. What the heck is a clipboard stand? I'm good. Mop. Nah. You know what? I'm not gonna have... As weird as it sounds, I'm not sure I'll have time to upgrade that sink. I'll throw it in there just in case. What is Fanatical then, if it's not a key reseller? Oh god, that noise is gonna get so annoying if it keeps making that broiling sound the whole time. It's like Humble? Okay, I did think so. Yeah, I've bought off of Fanatical before. For... what did I buy? Do I remember? It was Played Up, actually. I'm pretty sure it was Played Up. Because the actual base game of Played Up never went quite on sale enough that I could afford it. Up until their, you know, just recently with their 1-year update. I've also gotten quite a few games on Humble Bundle. I used to do the Yogscast Humble Bundle when a few years ago, when that was the thing. For Jingle Jam. Also, we were somehow successfully doing the strat I mentioned of just keep a couple waiting for ages. We're somehow making that work without it biting us in the butt. But yeah, I've not had the money to buy a game in a while. I do like that. I do like the giving back to the community aspect of Humble Bundle. I just wish that, I very rarely see indie games on Humble Bundle. That's not true. I very often see indie games in bundles. I very rarely see games from the genres I like in Humble Bundles these days. At least the last times I've checked. That might be just because I'm a roguelike person, and roguelikes are not... I don't know. Roguelikes are weird. I love them to death, but I totally understand why so many people don't. I also have a big backlog, but I have developed a big backlog from being sent games, which is a nice problem to have, rather than having, like, the sunk cost fallacy of, like, I bought these games, I need to play them. I still get a similar feeling, but it's not quite as intense. We're going to cut it very close here, on if we win or not. And we still have a day after this, which is the main problem. I can see it shaking. I don't even need to look at it. I know it's shaking. It's just flickering in the bottom of my vision. I believe that's the last couple outside, though. Oh, thank God it is. No, it's not. Take your dang pizza and go. Whew. Okay. Time to recover. Yeah, 2 days. Yeah, I have 2 days left, not 1 day. Because I have still 14 and 15, because I forgot 15 is also its own day. Because I'm pretty sure it said beat day 15, not make it to day 15. We might make it. Upgrading the sink will help. Oh, I'm stuck in a puddle of mess. There we go. Bing. I need to get a second pizza ready because I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, you do that too, huh? Nope, that made a pie. I was like, that's neat. It can do that for me. Nope, it can't. It makes pies. Which admittedly are similar to pizzas. Whew. We did it. And there's... Goodbye. Oh. Alright, day 14. Is it decoration day? No, it's not. That's good. What kind of sink are you? Power sink. Literally exactly what I needed. We're gonna reroll. Floor protector. That's just a smart grabber. Do we want to program a smart grabber to put a pizza, to put finished pizza? Yeah. I think we do smart grabber tech. I think we do a smart grabber to take cooked pizzas out of the oven. It's a little late in the game. What do these do? Walk through mess more easily? Oh my god, there's also a heated mixer. I don't think I need a heated mixer, though. That might cause problems. We want to do practice mode, and we want to prime it on a cooked pizza. Because if we can get cooked pizzas... Let me test if this works, okay? So do that. Get that going. Click with that. Break that. I move this over. Nope, it just burns. Okay. But if there is a cooked pizza in there, it does just do that. So we actually want to put a safety hob there, which is weird. The safety hob won't be as fast, but actually just put that there. Do this. Do it with a safety hob. And we just put you in the corner for emergencies. Because honestly, the safety hob isn't doing it that much slower than the oven because of the overall decrease in speed. I will also just take a floor protector right here. We'll do another practice. There's also a chance I have the thing facing the wrong direction. Okay, it is pretty dang slow. But when we move this... Yeah! Now, let's do a test to make sure it doesn't move an uncooked pizza. Perfect. I'll take it. We still have our oven. We still have our oven right here, actually. You know what? I'm going to do this, so the oven is still nice and accessible. Is it weird that I want to put the cheese there? I want to put the cheese there. So I'm going to. Oh, that power sync is so good. It just, it hits just right. Bubbles! Gimme. This is going well, I think. I should have knocked on wood or something, but... I can place pizzas over the cheese. My weird want to place the cheese there was fine, as it turns out. I might experiment with moving a table over. Just so we can access a few more places a bit quicker. But I think given the fact I'm not allowed to clean, we're doing pretty well. Though it's been really hard as someone who tends to impulsively clean in this game, to not be able to clean. Can I take off this? I can. Oh my god, that is so many people at the door, we're fricked. How on earth are we ever going to do that? Oh, and I just reset the smart grabber. Didn't know you could do that. You're not supposed to be able to reset the smart grabber. If I lose because of a bug with a smart grabber, I might cry. Yeah, we're gonna lose. And I do think genuinely part of it is because of the thing bugging out. Yeah, we lost. I didn't know the smart grabber's not supposed to be able to change mid-round. Will not be a perfect pyramid run. I did try my best. Not a perfect. I thought we had a chance of getting another perfect pyramid run, honestly. We made it to day 14. But, yeah. Got screwed over by the automation. It happens. Alright, the next game we're going into is Minecraft. Oh god, I forgot about this one.
Hello, what's happening? It's that man in black and green. Sometimes sweet and saccharine. Sometimes he bees as mad as me. Insanity, persistently, forever entertaining the man in green. This is triple